Alright, here we are with Fancy today. Fancy is an X-barrel horse, supposedly, and she thinks lunging is a punishment. Unfortunately for her, she's going to think she's being punished quite a bit because she's going to learn how to lunge with us. And as you can see by her stature, she could definitely use some lunging. She's a little nervous, a little spooky, so we're going to work on those things. We're going to do some desensitizing, get her to lunge, teach her how to lunge, let her know that it's not a punishment, that it is something she needs. She also has an issue with other horses, kinda. She likes to kick and try to be always the dominant one. That is unfortunately something we cannot fix. Horses are that's just their nature sometimes. But we can fix all the spookiness. We can desensitize. We can get her in shape. Oops, sorry there. And we'll get her riding better. Supposedly, she rides, just don't go where you want her to go, only goes where she wants to go. So we will also fix that issue. Flag works real good on a windy day. I'll use the tarp now. Yes, they said she was blanketed a lot. Maybe she thinks the tarp is the blanket. It's not bothering her at all. That's good. So she's only scared of quick, fast noises. Not too terribly spooky of a horse. Alright, they said that this horse says, or thinks, that lunging is a punishment, but she does it pretty easy. So we're going to lunge her for a little bit. The owner said if you do it under saddle, she bucks. We'll try that too. Someone criticized him on the other day when I was lunging the paint horse, always keeping pressure on. But if you don't keep pressure on that horse, she stops or changes direction. So for those of you who say pressure, pressure, flooding, flooding, sometimes some horses have to have that if you want them to keep doing what it is you're asking. Again, earlier, I lunged that same horse. Didn't have to keep as much pressure on her today, but anytime you remove the pressure, she would slow down almost to a walk and then even try to change directions. So for those of you watching videos and criticizing, sometimes there's a reason, and since you're not here with that horse, you just don't understand that. Some horses have to be flooded. And if they're not scared of it, it's obviously not flooding them. It's just there to remind them to keep doing what they're being asked to do. So another issue with this horse is she does throw her head a lot. So we're going to get her used to a tie down for the owners. They did have it checked out, supposedly some sort of neurological thing she has. It's always to the right that she throws it. It's nothing to teeth or anything's causing no pain. She's been completely vet checked. So, dealt with a lot of horses like this over the years where we just got them used to tie downs, and the tie downs don't 100% fix the problem, but it does make it to where they ride around good enough to, be plenty of safe. This is kind of like a Tourette's in a horse, I guess. Only way to really explain it. She really don't seem to lunge too terribly bad. So going the other direction, now you see that she throws her head the opposite. So it's not always just to the right. She'll take and throw her head whatever direction she's going, she throws it the opposite way. See there? We're going right, she's throwing left. When we was going left, she was throwing right. See? Opposite direction of what way she's going. When you ask her to speed up, the head throws get a little worse. See, there you go. And some of that is attitude from being lazy. And you can tell that because when you ask it to speed up. So what I'm going to do here is to try to stop that head throwing, is I'm going to hold her head in to where she has to keep her head going the direction she's running. There's pressure there, so that's not going to want her, or that's going to help keep her from throwing her head that opposite direction. So we'll lunge her like this a couple times, work on that head throw on the ground. And if this is working, the tie down probably will definitely do some work as well. Come on. Because typically when I speed her up right there like that, she does a really big one, head throw. She didn't, because I got her head turned in. There's constant pressure on that side. I asked her to speed up again. Still no head throw. Alright, so we're going to try going the other direction now. Let's keep that pressure there. There we go, ask her to speed up. No. Go. Yeah, she's wanting to, since I didn't have tight. Now let's tighten it up. No, it's stopping. Kind of turns her head a little, but she don't throw it because the pressure's there. Alright, so we know what we got to do to fix that. We'll do this several times. We'll lunge her like this a bunch, and then we'll try riding her in a tie down and see how it goes with the riding portion. Alright, we know what we're going to work on Fancy here. This was, kind of seeing where we're at with her. Y'all continue to watch and follow us for her progress, and thank you for watching.